Is it too big?
Yeah, from the top, make it drop. That's some WACK.
Meow.
Here's Joshie.
What? 50 minutes? Help! Oh, help!
Squish.
So this is them people doing a tier list video. We're talking about fast food now. Fun for the whole family. Meant to be a growing experience, a learning experience, where we learn from each other. Oh no. Come pick me up. I'm scared.
Arg, SpongeBob me boy, I ranked all thy fast foods on this list and are in a diabetic coma. Krusty Krab, unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there, standing at the concession, plotting his oppression.
So let's go over mine first. I'm gonna start from F tier and go up. Steak and Shake I've had one experience with, and it was while I was on vacation in Pennsylvania. Me and my family walked in. It wasn't packed. We stood there for like half an hour waiting to be acknowledged by the staff. 30 minutes of just standing there. So basically what I'm trying to say is Steak and Shake service sucks. Don't ever go there. Moving on to D tier. Jimmy John's kind of forgettable, bland, lame, boring. I don't even remember what it tastes like. Chick-Fil-A is mostly low because of how high my expectations were for it. Pizza Hut and KFC are super greasy. Taco Bell is only low because, well, there's a better Mexican chain out there. Cracker Barrel, I haven't had much experience with it, so same thing with Tim Hortons. Denny's I could put lower, but it's only after I eat there again, if I ever do. Subway, it's okay. Applebee's was actually surprisingly good. Little Caesars that's kinda on nostalgia. Grandparents get Little Caesars all the time. Parties I've only been to once. Don't really remember it that much. It was good. A&W is a lot of, I don't know, I like the novelty of drive-in, because we don't see that too much anymore. Burger King, it's Burger King, what do you expect? Chili's, we had one time with, Dad was pissed off by the service. I haven't been there since, but I have a lot of fond memories at Chili's. Dunkin' Donuts, this is 100% based off of the donuts, and well, they have good donuts. McDonald's is McDonald's, that's what you expect. Buffalo Wild Wings, I love B-dubs. I've only been there like a few times, but every time I was satisfied. EQ is underrated, so is Burger King. Friendly's I could put higher if I went back there. Krusty Krab is at S tier because of memes. CC's because of nostalgia. Outback because of one burger, the Bloomin' Onion Burger. Arby's I think is pretty underrated. Wendy's is Wendy's. Five Guys, Firehouse, Red Robin, Johnny Rockets, Longhorn, all amazing. I've never had a bad experience at any of those places. Waffle House I've only been to once, and well, it was at like 5 in the morning, so of course I'm gonna give it a good ranking. If you wake me up at 5:30 in the morning and give me food immediately, I'll be happy. Panda Express, again, nostalgia. Is the pizza for you and me.
The pizza, crusty pizza is the pizza for you and me. It's my turn. Some of these places I don't remember if I've been to or not, so they're just in there because. Let's start with the F tier. Cece's Pizza, whack. Sonic, literally the worst service ever. I hate it. Whack. Starbucks, overrated. Whack. Dave & Buster's, good for the games. Food is whack.
Just gonna keep describing these bad ones as whack.
Whack.
Golden Corral, whack. Arby's, not bad, kinda whack, but less whack. Subway, not terrible, have to be in the mood for it. However, I do have a specific sandwich I always get. Denny's,
Yes.
You gotta be in the mood for it. Pizza Hut, I haven't been there since I was like 10, kinda whack. Tim Hortons, went there once, kinda whack. Baskin Robbins. Okay, not my favorite, but I'm also lactose intolerant. Longhorn Steakhouse.
You don't care,
Kind of
do-
whack because I don't eat a lot of red meat. Outback Steakhouse. Kind of whack. I don't eat a lot of red meat. Kind of whack. C tier. Little Caesars. Not terrible. Not my favorite, but not terrible. IHOP. Went there for my birthday. I f***ing love pancakes, but they're not as great. Burger King, have to be in the mood for it. Kind of whack. Wendy's, have to be in the mood for it, kind of whack, but the Frosty and Fry combo is the best thing ever. Applebee's, not bad, not my first choice, but not bad. Chili's, not bad, not my first choice, but not bad. Buffalo Wild Wings, went there a couple times, pretty good, not my first choice. McDonald's, okay, kind of whack. Dunkin' Donuts, kind of whack. Kabara's, I went to once. It was not bad. Not bad. B tier. KFC. Listen, I'm a for chicken. I f***ing love chicken. Chick-Fil-A. Listen, I know there's a lot of bad around Chick-Fil-A, but Johnny Rockets. Listen, I don't know if it's every location, but they warm up the barbecue sauce for the chicken tenders. Best thing ever. Red Lobster. I love seafood. The shrimp Fredo is the best thing there. Ruby Tuesdays. Again, I love chicken and I always get it there. Texas Roadhouse. The rolls are the best thing there. Not whack. A tier. Annie Ann's. Dude, every time I go to the mall, I always go to Annie Ann's. It's the best place ever. Dairy Queen. I may be lactose intolerant, but I always get a Blizzard. Sure, I my brains out after, but it is the best place to go. Friendly's. The mozzarella sticks. Oh my god, I would shove them up my ass any day. Olive Garden. Dude, I love pasta. I love breadsticks. I love salad. It's literally heaven. Red Robin. I love the fries. S tiers. Taco Bell. I f***ing love Taco Bell. I gotta say it, dude. Not whack. Popeyes. I love chicken. Panera. Dude, I love Panera. Anytime somebody is like, where do you want to go to lunch? I'm just like, Panera. I've eaten like almost everything at Panera. Not whack. The Krusty Krab. Yes. The Krusty Krab Cracker Barrel. I f***ing love this place. I love the store. I love the food. I love the people. I feel like a 7-year-old woman every time I go there, but I love it. It's the best feeling. Anyways, that's my tier list. Have a nice day.
Alright. I just don't like Mexican food. I'm sorry, it just doesn't sit well with me, man. For my D tier list, all the ones that either I don't like or your Johnny Rockets. I just don't remember. Now, let's go to C. Popeyes, Olive Garden, KFC, Pizza Hut, Outback. Okay, Outback should probably be mine. Cracker Barrel and Applebee's. They good, but they not as good as... You know how they have pro sport athletes and then you have the minor league? That is what C tier is. Now let's go to B tier. A&W, I was literally just at this Saturday and my god, the fries, the chicken was great. IHOP, well, it's IHOP. Little Caesars, good pizza. Mickey D's, and of course the BK, of course, in B tier, because they're the major leagues. All these are major leagues, like Red Robin, DQ. I've been to a Sonic once or twice and it's pretty good. Papa John's. You got the A tier, which in this case is actually the S tier, because of the fact that my S tier, the Krusty Krabs, is my meme tier. We got Domino's, oh my god, great pizza. Then you got Chick-Fil-A. Have you tasted their chicken? Bro! Wendy's is supreme. I don't care what anyone else says. Wendy's Chicky Nugs and a Frosty beat everything. I'm sorry. Should we just stop and start memeing on her? Nah,
I don't know.
nah, she's gonna be editing this, so.
You can go ahead. I'd rather literally any of the rest of you be public enemy number one than me.
That is
Because usually I'm the one that's pissing her off.
That is true. Okay, I got you, fam. I'm wingmanning it. Imagine not having your charger.
Imagine it couldn't be me.
Aunt Yan's pretzels. Delicious. Now, Friendlies, I can pass on most of their stuff, but their mozzarella sticks. Oh my god, so good. What is that last one I put on there? I can't even read it at this point.
A Longhorn.
Oh, Longhorn? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's BA. Anyways, I am done.
So it's time for me to go. The first one on F tier is Papa John's. It's not that I really hate Papa John's. I've just never really had it. I've only had it a couple of times, and from what I remember, it wasn't that good. Wendy's, I used to like it more as a child, but I'm not into it anymore. Applebee's is okay. I haven't had it. I've only had it once, and it was fine. Hardee's, I've only had it once, but I like fried pickles. I should have put it higher. Red Robin, I've only been there once a long time ago, and I've heard a lot of bad stories about Red Robin, so yeah, that's why it's there. Arby's, I don't like. IHOP, I like their pancakes, but they're really expensive. I'm just not a fan of breakfast. I don't eat breakfast a lot. But their red velvet pancakes are my favorite thing ever. Subway, it's just there because I don't eat there a lot. It's okay. It's just not my favorite. Annie's Pretzels, I just don't eat there a lot again. I only get it once in a blue moon. Chili's, I've only eaten there once. It was a baked potato soup. It was okay. Starbucks coffee, I've had it a couple times. It's not as good as I want it to be. Krispy Kreme, their donuts are good, but I don't have it often. Chick-Fil-A, I like their chicken sandwich, but everything else I don't like. See, Buffalo Wild Wings, they're good, but they're expensive. Pizza Hut, I don't hate Pizza Hut. It's just kind of like there for me. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. Cracker Barrel, I just don't really eat there. I've only eaten there a couple times, and I haven't been super impressed. Dave & Buster's, I like their food decently. It's not my favorite thing, and they're super overpriced. Tim Hortons, I like it better than some places. I just don't have it a lot. Cheesecake Factory, when I went, it was really, really good, but it's just really expensive. Red Lobster, I love, but again, super expensive. I like Denny's. Okay, it's not my favorite. I only gone there a couple times. I've never had an issue at Denny's. It's just there for me. Burger King, I'm not a huge fan. I didn't want to put it low because it has vegan options, and I did it for Josh. I like Panda Express okay. They're just kind of overpriced, and I could go somewhere else and get real Chinese food. Golden Corral, I love Golden Corral, but it's super expensive, and it used to be better, and it's gotten worse over time. Johnny Rockets, just nostalgia for me. Their hat, the smiley face ketchup, everything is just super nostalgic for me, and I love it. Friendly, my favorite thing to get there is their fried clams. I don't know if they sell them anymore, but they used to. And my favorite thing to get, I would get there all the time. I also used to get their ice cream all the time. Taco Bell, I really like, but it's not like my favorite, but it's up there because I eat there quite a bit, and it has a lot of options for my sister. Domino's is a good pizza place, but it's not my favorite. Sonic is very good to me. I love Sonic. My favorite memories from Sonic, the first time I ever went was in another state. I can't remember. I think it was Pennsylvania. And me and my mom were there, and she got hit in the face with a paper bag, and it was hilarious. Dunkin' Donuts is pretty good. I really like their matcha coffee. I just love coffee from Dunkin' in general. I've only had a couple of their donuts, but they're really expensive. I like Chipotle quite a bit. I eat there once in a while. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty darn good. Baskin Robbins, I just love ice cream, and their ice cream is amazing. McDonald's is my number one love. The love of my life. I literally won't have honey mustard sauce anywhere else other than McDonald's. Olive Garden, I go there quite often. It's one of my regular food places I go to. I love their breadsticks. I love their soup. I love their salad. I love their pasta, everything. I love Olive Garden. White Castle is one of my favorite restaurants. It is not in New York State, sadly, but I absolutely love White Castle. They have delicious food. Is my favorite pizza place. It's like right down the street from me. I used to go there all the time. Kids' birthday parties, anything. That's where I would get my pizza from. Popeyes, just you know. Five, I love their burgers. I love their fries. Dairy Queen is like my favorite burger place ever. I love their burgers. They are absolutely amazing. I love their chicken tenders. Almost anything on their menu, I will eat. I love Dairy Queen's blizzards. I also am obsessed with their pretzels. Every time I go there, I get their pretzels. CC Pizza is iconic for me because I used to go there a lot because they had a CC Pizza right next to Fun Junction, and so I would go there and then go to Fun Junction and have a good time. I also really remember this kid that climbed inside a claw machine at CC's, and it was hilarious. KFC, I just love KFC. I love their chicken. I love their fries. Their wedge fries. I love their mac and cheese. I love Their mashed potatoes, spicy chicken tenders that they have are super amazing, and they're my favorite thing ever, and I love spicy food.
That is LeeAnn's list. Josh.
My F list starts with Applebee's. I had a bad experience at Applebee's when I went with Ryan. Couldn't have most of the things there. If you guys don't know, I'm a vegetarian, not a vegetarian, and a vegetarian. I said that right, okay. The only difference is I don't have eggs, but I have dairy. When I went to Applebee's, I got very little things, and I was okay with that. The silverware they gave me was crap. I had mashed potatoes, and they gave me a fork. It was not the best thing ever. With McDonald's, I put it there because I kind of have a bias. I'm kind of McDonald's biased. McDonald's, I think it's really because McDonald's doesn't have any vegan things other than like fries. And they have vegan things, but not actual like vegan meats like Burger King does. And I think that's the only reason. I know McDonald's is gonna come out with vegan options or more vegan options later whenever they decide to, but I just don't like McDonald's. Taco Bell, I despise, and if you like Taco Bell, you like what you like, and that's fine. It upset my stomach too when I had it, and it did not taste good. That same thing actually applied to Arby's. The meat tasted, no, it wasn't even the taste really. I mean, the taste was bad, but the feeling of eating it, ugh. CC's Pizza I went to, that was pretty fun. I don't really have any fond memories of the pizza or any of the food there, but it was a fun area it was like a big air shop type place, and there was like, I think there was claw machines like LeeAnn mentioned. I put it so low because I didn't really care about the food there. Chick-Fil-A, I had it once. It was decent. It was good, but I don't understand what the hype about. Like, just so much, the lines are just massive and just long as chicken tastes the same as any other chicken. Olive Garden, I worked at Olive Garden, so I hate it. Dave & Buster's, the gaming is good. I think that's the same thing Jamie said. The food, I barely remember. It's whack.
Alright, so now
Moving
that
on.
Jamie's left, we can make fun of her.
Yeah.
I'm not going to because I'm not ready to die yet.
Oh,
Other than the-
Jamie, I'm editing.
the
Oh.
fact that I'm going to mention that some places whack, not.
She's just gonna cut out my entire part because I'm making fun of her.
Oh, you know.
This is going off the rails.
That was just insane.
I
Why
don't know if
is
it's
it as
DQ
soon as the ladies leave?
because we're the college students.
The crazy train.
Why is it as soon as those who are not going to OCC leave?
It's because they're so strict. And it's just there. And Jamie's like, late.
Thought you were a dead man. I've been on Jamie's list for probably ever since that mom adopted her.
People hate me. Well, I went to Ihop once. It was nice to eat food, but I just, again, couldn't really eat very much. It wasn't bad. I like the commercials, though, with, like, the bunnies in there. It always made me want to go there. Subway, I had once, I think, in my entire life. Maybe more than that. But I remember one specific time I had it, and it was bad. So now I kind of have a small grudge on Subway. KFC, I love their chicken. I probably should have put them higher up, but I haven't had them in a while. Now, DQ, Wendy's. I had it once, I think, and it was decent, but not good enough, so I put it there. I barely even remember it, to be honest. Johnny Rocket, I remember the ketchup, like LeeAnn was saying. Sonic was good, actually really good when I had it. I can't have it anymore, obviously. Five Guys, never had their burgers, except their fries are freaking amazing, so that's why they're so high up. But also, I have the veggie patty, where it's just a bunch of veggies in a burger. That's really good as well. Buffalo Wild Wings, it's so high because I like Buffalo Wild Wings, but at the same time, it's the trivia. I probably should have put a higher Hooters. I remember Hooters being really Friendlies. I like it because of the ice cream. Probably the best ice cream I've ever had. I don't care about the food. Cracker Barrel, it's very, very nostalgic, and like the shop is really cool. The last time I went there, though, it was very cramped, and I hated it. Little Caesars, I love it because I used to have parties, like LeeAnn said. I used to have it at LeeAnn's house when we had parties usually, and I just really like their pizza. Dunkin' Donuts, I usually have them every single day before I work. Like, there's literally a Dunkin' Donuts right next to my work, so I just walk down there. There's also Burger King, so I'm living the good life. Domino's is my love child. Panera Bread is healthy, and like when I ate it, I really got the healthy feel, but stuff I used to get, I can't really get anymore. But they have a lot of options for vegan, so I haven't had it in a long time, but I still like it. And that's my list.
This has been them people. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow our Twitter, because that's our only social media. Listen to the Grumpy Guy Show.
And tune in on the next episode of Them People.
Tune in to the next Them People video.
What they said, but also you're probably never going to do it again after this video, so I apologize. But see ya.
Slap that like button.
Yo, dudes, them people is pretty chill. Maybe you should like subscribe or something.
Hit the bell.
Leave a comment. You better comment.
Follow social media. Free real estate.
But here's the thing, you like cringe because Gap's watching, so slap that freaking like button.